Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's dungeon will be the Blazing Peak 718. I only captured the boss fight, so I hope you enjoy. So the first boss is Empress Maria. If you played 646 enough, the Blazing Peak, you will be familiar with the skills mostly, because they're really not that different from 646 and 718. She just has more HP and more damage and all that. So in this dungeon I'm actually being carried by my guildies, because I really just barely made it to the 718 because I'm actually quite busy. Anyway, the skeletons, this is the first difference, that of course they will have more HP, they will have more defense, but on the way back, if you don't kill them fast enough, if they return to the pillars, you can see the pillars, if they return to the pillars, they will have 100% evasion rate. That's what I noticed. Of course, you will have the Crystal of Confinement, which you can't move, and then you can't do anything. So she will summon the skeletons more often, or just maybe because she is getting burst down very quickly. But I think she's just casting the skills a lot more often. So as you can see, I'm stunned and invulnerable, but I can't move. So as you can see, they have 100% evasion rate. You just cannot hit them. So you'll have to wait for them to get back. So we know that these skeletons have they will add 25% resistance for each skeleton. So if they are 4, she has 100% evasion, not evasion, but resistance to damage. So she will take no damage. But there's a skill that you actually need to block, which is this one, Overflow. If you don't block the skill, she will KO, I think, everybody or the target with one hit. It's like a one-hit KO, and you'll be dead. So this, as you can notice, like the difference from between the 646 and 718 is that actually these are spawning a lot more often. Like the skeletons are spawning a lot more often. And she's obviously dealing a lot of damage. But really, there's nothing much different here. So just make sure that you break the Crystal of Confinement. So of course, like these crystals are like really non-stop. And kill the skeletons, kill the crystal if it spawns, rinse, repeat. If there's a red circle on the ground, just evade that, because that's where the Empress is gonna charge. So as you can see, she's dropping very fast, but I'm trying to kill the skeletons so her resistance just drops 0. So she's dead, and that's really pretty much it for the first boss. And we'll get ready to move to the second one. Okay, so the second boss is the two brothers, I believe, Jochol and Shangal, which is one warrior and one shaman. So the faster you burst them, the better. There is a higher HP, higher damage, of course, for both of them. But as you can see, when one of them has a circle, means they become invulnerable, and you have to switch to the other one. As you can see, this happened. And you gotta keep in mind that they are actually very, very painful. And I think I die here in this dungeon. No surprise here, but as you can see, like my friends have really high damage, so I'm actually kind of lucky. They do summon a high damage Ankh, I think. You know, the desecrated Ankh. So you gotta kill this one fast, because I think it has a really high damage. And probably this is why I died. But you get he summons like a ball of lightning that you have to gather together to disperse the damage. And before they both die, they both start hitting you at the same time. So this one you gotta block it. Every attack that has a yellow bar, please make sure that you block that. Because some of them give shields, some of them give a buff, some give a higher damage, some, you know. Actually, this evacuation of area, I don't know how it works, because like as you can see, I should have taken damage, but I didn't. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but the faster you burst these bosses down, the better. It's not much different from 646. It's just like higher damage and high HP. It's like actually more of a devastating damage. Like even though I'm being carried, but you can still see that people are actually dying. And here are the drops from the boss, because I hate it when I watch videos of people doing some dungeons in some games and I don't see the drops, but here are the drops for you guys. And this is pretty much it really for the second boss. So the third boss is Commander Fafnir. This one has 530,000 HP. The faster you burst it, the better, of course. Here we start as he blocks the two sides of the map, or you know, the area, using his fire. So when you see this buff, when you get slowed and the darkness is grasping on your ankles, you gotta block the attack 3 times. You gotta block his buff 3 times, because it's gonna keep channeling and you're gonna keep losing HP. So now he's ordering soldiers to come. So these are, I think, 1 hit, 1 kill. So make sure that you avoid these soldiers. These are the dead that I think will make him cause more damage. Like absorbing them would not give him HP, but I think he will get like a buff or something like that, like a damage 5% each, I think. I really cannot confirm this because I have not been playing quite often since I was really busy. I'm sorry about that, but I really wanted to push this out there since I have not posted for a long time. Anyway, make sure that you block these spells. It's very important that you actually block it. It's very important. And then he will summon one soul, it's like a ghost. It's like a fire remnant that you need to destroy it, because if you don't destroy, see, it's called the Flame of Catastrophe. If you don't destroy that, it will explode and kill everyone nearby it, and it has a pretty large AoE, I believe. So the best thing to do is to actually burst it down. And one more thing, since this one died very fast, you gotta keep in mind, if you have a low damage party, you really have to watch out for the earthquake, because earthquake you have to jump. And that's pretty much it really. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.